Howdy, lieutenants and economists.
The most volatile, evil, disgusting things on the planet, humans. If you have a video request, you can always go to assholeconsulting.com.
Yeah, I am gonna charge you, kids. And that is the importance of not fucking up.
You are such an asshole!
Hey all, Asshole Consulting, and today we're sponsoring Glorious Hat. Go to glorioushat.com, get yourself a nice warm hat for winter, because it's fucking snowing outside. Here it is, anyway. Hey, Cappy, I'm a 21-year-old college student and just want to say thanks. I found your videos freshman year of college, and you have saved me. When I found your videos, I changed my major from finance to accounting. Bravo! Bravo indeed. You'll be employed, and your soul will be saved. I have just accepted a job in the Indianapolis area at a public accounting firm. I will start this summer and be making $52,000 a year plus benefits. See, this is how it's supposed to be. You listen to the old captain. You listen to the old man right here with his fucking couple facial pubes of gray hair wisdom growing in right there. That's worth more than any fucking MBA I could have ever fucking gotten. They're paying for my CPA and continuing education. Look at this kid go right there. Thank you for this. Well, if you feel so thankful, you could cut me in like a percentage of your income. If you could calculate what you would have made as finance. I mean, I'm just saying, if you really want to help, no, don't. Lord knows, some of you idiots might. Okay, here's half my no. I'm just wondering if you have any advice going forward. I'll be living alone in an apartment, so I can focus on studying for the CPA exam. I have $20,000 in student loans and around $7,000 in savings. Your advice would be greatly appreciated. Thanks. Don't use my name. Okay, here's what I do. Unless they have you like on a schedule, like they want you to get your CPA like within 2 years, don't be in a rush because you came fresh out of college. And I'm not saying you didn't learn anything in accounting. You don't know the accounting cycle and you can't put together a financial statement. But you will learn a lot more. In other words, don't go from school to immediately take the CPA exam. Accounting is a philosophy. It's a religion. It's not religion, but there's a rhyme and a reason. There's an art actually to it, and I would get some experience so you get a good feeling of like right now you have a good philosophical, technical understanding, but it's not the Force. You haven't participated in the Force yet. You're not a Jedi Knight yet. So I would put in a couple years. I mean, study for your CPA as you're going along, but it's going to make passing the CPA a lot easier if you get a couple years of experience underneath your belt so you can see how it actually works and it actually melds all together. So right now all your knowledge is kind of compartmentalized. You don't understand how it all works together, but then when you get the top-down view of accounting, how it's supposed to all work, and more importantly, how it applies in the real world, and not to mention vocabulary and nomenclature. Different words, different terms, how they interact, how they interrelate to one another. That will definitely help with your CPA. So I do that. Don't just stay in your apartment alone by yourself studying for the CPA all the time. Certainly study for it, but do get out every once in a while. Get your dick wet, something. And then I have $25,000 in student loans, around $7,000 in savings. I would keep your $7,000 in savings. You need an emergency fund. You need a fuck you fund in case like you find out they've totally lied to you about your job description or the company goes belly up. You have that emergency reserve. I was stupid. I was always paying down my debts and I'd have less than $1,000 in my checking account. And then I have like no emergency spare cash. So I'd say $7,000, that's a pretty good amount. So any excess cash that you start to make from your company, yeah, then throw that into the student loans. But yeah, otherwise that's it. Don't be in too much of a rush. You don't have to get your CPA tomorrow, but definitely give it a year, kind of understand what's going on. Take a class or something, keep your skills fresh. And just study for it. And yeah, you'll be fine. I have no problem or no worries about how you're doing. So best of luck. Toodles.